Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here. It is Monday, February 8th, and I'm so excited because it stopped snowing. Woo! Yogi's asleep already. How are you sleeping? I'm so excited to be here today, and I had the day off yesterday. Have you ever just needed a day for yourself? Well, yesterday was it. Yesterday would have been perfect for the letter F, which is today's letter because of football, but I will tell you, I needed a break. But I want to say thank you because I was able to participate in a fundraiser for Nutley by having a team come. And I have the name of the team, and I want to shout them out this morning because it was amazing. It's the Fast Twitch Nationals baseball team. It's a Nutley-based travel team. Good morning, Frank Simon. And they're doing a fundraiser where you can have them come to your home and they will remove snow. They will give you a price when they get to your house, depending on how, large or small your lot is. But the best part is that the fundraiser brought to me, there was a dad with 3 children, baseball age kids, and they got to do the work. And I will tell you that I've been involved in a tremendous amount of fundraising, and I think that that is brilliant. So whoever came up with the idea, kudos to you, because number one, whenever there's fundraising going on, it seems as though the parents are doing all of the work and the children don't really get to see what goes on behind the scenes. I thought this was brilliant because the kids benefit from it on the baseball team, but the children had to put the work in, and it teaches them so much. It's a great skill to learn, and I just wanted to say kudos, kudos, kudos. I actually should just give you a little bit of I could show you what it looks like, the flyer. I'm actually going to do it. Let's just do it because this is my show and I can do that. But they're amazing. Now, this is in Nutley, and I will say I don't know if they go to any other places, but you could check them out. And good morning, Mom. What's up? I'm not sure if that means, Frank Simon, if you're going to leave me already and you just came to say hola, but I'm going to just put this up because what a brilliant idea. Because I will tell you, after the week I had, which was a long week of work, and I already shoveled the other day, I needed a break. So here we go. Let's give them a shout out this morning. This is the Fast Twitch Nationals baseball team based out of Nutley, New Jersey. And I called the number, or I messaged them. 100% of all the fees collected go to the boys and will help fund their future team events. And the best part about it, if you are local Nutley people, they are going to be doing this throughout the rest of the winter. So if there is another snowstorm, they said I can call them. And I will tell you right now, I will be calling them because I have a very long driveway. So thank you so much. I'm so excited. Yes, we are back, Ryan. Good morning, Storytimers. I was just giving a shout out to the kids that came and shoveled me out yesterday. The Fast Twitch Nationals baseball. I'm not really. I like football, baseball. I like it, but I will tell you, I don't know if I'm saying it right. Oh, look, Yogi's in the background. He's like, okay, enough already about the baseball. Okay. More snow on Thursday. Well, then I will be getting in my texts and let them know that I need them back because I just don't want to do it anymore. All right, so here we go. It is Monday, February 8th, and this week is what I like to say is like Valentine's week because we're leading up to it. So there are a few books I wanted to share. One of them actually is a Valentine book, but I will give you a warning today. Someone gave me a very funny book. Today's letter is F, and I don't know about you, but I kind of find farts funny. So we will be using this book, Farts in the Wild. It's a spotter's guide. I'm warning you now, in case you're somebody that checks in and checks out, you might not want to leave today because this book is going to be hilarious. Or come back, whatever. Or if you're really against farting, you might just want to skip it altogether. I don't know, but I think it's going to be hilarious. So it's all about the love and farting today on Storytime. All right. So healthy habits are we wake up with tons of gratitude, which I have so much of, and we brush our teeth, we take a shower, we get ready. My mom says she loves it. She loves the love. She loves the gas. It's all about the gas we pass. And we are going to stretch. And the letter of today is the letter F, but we know there are 26 letters in the alphabet, and midway through, 13 letters in is the middle. Ironically, I don't know how it happened, by design or otherwise, it is the letter M. And when we get to the letter M, we switch the direction that we are going in our arm circles. I am now going to find the letter F right here, uppercase, lowercase, and double check to see whose names might be on the list for the letter F. This is the list that we used to say hello to every morning, but as we know, it got a little bit, a lot. And now we choose the names of the kids by letter. So today it's a smaller list, but funny, Frank, something tells me that book is going to stink. Good morning, Christopher Estray. How are you? I'm so excited. So let's just say right now, good morning to Fifi, who is up the block. I love her. And brothers that I have not seen in a while, but they are so cute and sweet. I can't imagine how big they've gotten. Finn and Fletcher. So good morning to anyone whose name that's watching starts with the letter F. We're going to put that over by Alpha Bear right there. Yogi, I'm going to scoot Alpha Bear up by you. And if you have any words that you'd like to share that do begin with the letter F, like my mom, Fix Fashion Fables, fortunately, free fun, F. Phenomenal, but that's PH. It's very tricky, the English language. I know. But you know what's not tricky? Working out by sitting down. Put your arms out, everybody. Let's do your stretches. I don't care if you're at your desk or your computer. Let's just get ready to rumble. Okay? Arms out. Let's go arm circles first, A through M. Middle, we switch backwards. S, we switch all together to non-spaghetti arms, seated jumping jacks. Here we are. Daria! Hi, Daria. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, middle, N, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So proud of you. If you did that at home without anyone sitting there watching you, it's called accountability. It's also called good for you for stretching yourself out. Plus, it's a good way to get the wiggles out. Right, Yogi? Look at Yogi. Isn't he just the cutest? Yogi, are you sitting on Bartholomew's head? That's what brothers do. I don't know. Okay, next. You know what else we discussed? The fact that other healthy habits are get up, making your bed. Christy, Grillon's in the house. I miss you, Christy. My friend, I miss you. Yes, 5 fingers. I love that. And that's some alliteration, which reminds me, don't forget Frank's sentence today. Oh, my friend, I miss you. I miss all of you. F, I haven't forgotten any of you. F, it's no fun without you, but we're here together today. And I love that we are. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5 is 10 fingers. And now we're like shouting in ASL, which is actually the next thing that we practice. We practice the ASL alphabet every day because I know and you know that we want to learn to communicate with as many people as possible. It's so important. So if we can practice and learn the ASL alphabet, then if we ever meet someone who can't communicate the way that we communicate verbally and hearing audibly, well, then you can communicate by finger spelling. And where are you going, Yogi? Climbing the mountain of social distancing, buddies. You're climbing the mountain, Mr. Elephant. Oh, you got this. You got it. Get over birthday bear. Yeah, that's Yogi. Oh, he's hiding. Like, where's what? Oh, he literally just like tucked himself in. Uh-oh. What's happening? I know that we want to watch this. Sherry Freed's puppies love this. When you're ready. Ready? You good? You settled? Okay. Christine Grillon, you're not going to want to miss this because today one of our books is all about farts, and I know that we laugh at farts. So just stay right where you are, my friend, because it's going to be good. Real good. Pull my finger. Okay. It's hot in here. All right. So here is the other thing I want to say. We practice the ASL alphabet, and we use an amazing book. And the book is called Dina the Deaf Dinosaur. Where are you, Dina? Uh-oh. I gotta clean my room. Oh, it's in my lap already. I swear. How did I not know that? Dina the Deaf Dinosaur, written by Carol Adebato and illustrated by Valentine, is the perfect book to use to practice. Okay? A is here. All right, are you ready? Good morning, Carol. I think you have another birthday in your family today. I want to say that I saw is it your daughter's birthday today? Happy birthday if anyone is celebrating a birthday today. Today is Monday, February 8th, and it's very exciting. All right, here we go. ASL alphabet. Are you ready? Hands up. A, B, C, D, E, F, like that, G, H, I, J is a fun one, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Excellent. So proud of you guys for trying. Oh, and I love it. Daria saying good morning to Christine. Christine, you got fans. I missed you, girl. All right. Now that we've done the most amazing thing, we stretched. We've talked about our, gratitude. There's so much to be grateful for. And healthy habits, making your bed, which I have to do still, I'm not going to lie, because lying is really bad. But brushing my teeth, which I did. And then also, I think another healthy habit that's good to practice is keeping your word. And I said that I was going to read Frank Simon's alliterative sentence. So I'm going to check it out right now and not wait until after the nugget of truth, because I will tell you why. I'm trying to find out, maybe if I do it this part, it's a little bit more challenging because I'm not as warmed up. I haven't chewed my vitamins yet, if you know what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Funny Frankie Finnegan forgot fresh fruit for Felicia's football fantasy festival. Funny Frankie Finnegan forgot fresh fruit for Felicia's football fantasy festival. Funny Frankie Finnegan forgot fresh fruit for Felicia's football fantasy festival. Funny Frankie Finnegan forgot fresh fruit for Felicia's football fantasy festival. But jam! I have to say, I increase the speed each time. I have to say, Frank, I might have gotten this one. I'm waiting to get word from my... there we go. All the way from Ireland. It's true. Fantastic. Donna wins. Foiled again, Frank Simon. I will say that was a really good one. All right. Let's see. I don't know if Frank Simon is going to comment. And maybe he's not even here right now. And that would be a faux pas. But I understand if you have to walk away. I'm just kidding. You will rue the day that you envy selves. I love you, Frank. I swear. You have such a good sense of humor, and I love the fact that every day you provide an alliterative sentence. It is so much fun, and I just want to say thank you so much for that. Okay. I think that leads us to the next part of our show. Do you know what it is, boys and girls? It is the next part of practicing healthy habits and good manners. I love healthy habits, and I really do love good manners. Please and thank you. Those are things you want to say when you're asking someone to help you to grab your vitamins, because they are, well, they're in like a child-proof cap. And I love that they do look like candy. and they do smell a little like candy, but even if they taste a little like candy, they're not. So you only want to take what the recommended daily dosage is. And on my vitamins, it tells me right on the very back, 2. 2 is all you want to take. So you want to ask someone, say, please, may I have my vitamins? Can you help me out? And then when they do, you say, thank you so much. Thank you so kindly for my vitamins. I don't know. So we have a guess, a one of each. And Christine says, why can't I see you anymore? What do you mean? I'm there. Ah, okay. I'm here, right? I'm here. We're all here together. Oh, good. And then this is when I take my favorite little yellow book, A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Christine Grillon, because I haven't seen you, I'd love to see what message you'd come up with. A page, please, between 7 and 158. And let's find out if there are one of each of these vitamins. Now, Christine, I don't know, but I am going to actually not even have to hold it up to my mouth, and I promise you, I will not chew with my mouth open. But if for whatever reason I felt the sudden urge to say something while chewing my vitamins, I will tell you, I will cover my mouth like this. Like if you're at a restaurant and you have to speak when you're chewing, you don't want to go, hey, what's up, guys? You want to, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. If someone comes over to the table, or just wait. That's really the nicest thing you could do. I like it. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be the page for today. Are you ready? Here we go. Let's find out what vitamins we have. I have to say that all the way over in Ireland, Ryan said they're one of each. Let's see if he's right. 1, 2, 3. Ryan. It's 2 the same, you guys. And I will tell you that these are the 2 that are the most sour, especially because I just brushed my teeth. So I'm going to have my other really good healthy habit in my hand, which is my water. Yes, that's right. No cow chewing. 1, 2, 3. I did it. Oh, those are so sour. The pink ones are super duper sour, but it's my newest challenge as brought to me by Ryan in Ireland. He said, show the kids how to not chew with their mouth open by not chewing with your mouth open. That was one of the best pieces of advice I've ever received. Teach and preach. Teach what you preach. That's it. Teach what you preach. I don't know if I should put that on a pillow. Teach what you preach. Preach what you teach. And now, let's see what page 123 has to say. All right. So this is A Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley, one of my favorite books in the entire world. It's uncommon ideas for living an unusually happy life. Now, why do I do this? Because in March 21st, when we started this journey of this passion project, I knew that this would not just be something that kids would be watching, that adults would be watching as well. And this, although written by author Mike Dooley for his daughter, I thought is really a great way to share ideas and what we call nuggets of truth with everybody, with anyone watching. Really, truly, it's awesome. Teaching and preaching are the same thing. The phrase is practice what you preach. Nice. All right, are you ready? Breaking news. Today, February 8th, on page 123, let's see what has to happen. Although it's really funny because it's a very popular page. We've read it a couple of times. I love that. When love is otherwise hard to feel for someone, allow it to begin with sympathy. Your soulmate might not be the same person throughout your life, and sometimes it might just be you. Only do those things you want to do with whom you want to do them. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it. back into love. Hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again. What a perfect page to start off Valentine's week. You know that? Because Valentine's week is all about love. And it doesn't mean it has to be like the ushy, mushy, gushy, rushy love. It could be like the love of wearing my Care Bear outfit, the love of Yogi and how he likes to lay in amongst all of the social distancing buddies, the love for a friend, the love for your neighbor. And your neighbor could be your friend. I don't know, but I will say this. Here we go. I want to put out there today with our social distancing buddies for the kids, and I think we should put out love that's just like the kind of love for friends and neighbors and kindness and respect. And that's what we should do today. Sorry, I was just completely distracted by Yogi again. He's really just climbing all over the place. All right. So who should we get out today for social distancing buddies? I think we should get out Liv, because I will tell you what. This is Liv, who was sent to me by Liliana and Melanie all the way up in Massachusetts. This is the kind of love I'm talking about. The love of sharing. The love of the fact that they saw Storytime with Donna Vee. They listened to Storytime with Donna Vee. They love Storytime with Donna Vee. And they love Squishmallows. So they asked their grandma to get in touch with me. And they did. And they shared this Squishmallow. They mailed this to me. And I was so touched. And that's the kind of love I'm talking about. Do you understand that we don't have to even leave our houses to go to the post office or the store to share that kind of love, boys and girls, moms and dads, dads and dads, moms and moms, whoever is watching? No, boys have cooties. Frank says, yuck, Valentine's Day, girls. Listen, nobody's got the cooties right now. This is a different kind of love, Frank Simon. This is love for mankind. Love for love. This is for the love of love. Okay? So what I want to do is we're going to take a hug break right now. Do it, Frank. I want you to take your right hand and put it on your left shoulder and your left hand and put it on your right. And you're going to give yourself a hug, a squeeze for me. So tight. And know that everything's going to be all right. Now, I know we usually end the show with this, and we will again. But I want to just say, sometimes you just need a hug break. There's a lot going on right now. And everybody's feeling it in a different way. I mean, my goodness. Poor Mahomes. He probably needs a lot of hugs. But I just want to say that at any moment, at any given time, we can send love right from our head and our heart and our whole being. We're just going to have this one just sitting right here for you to remember that you can do that. Can you do that with me? I know everybody's got their opinions, but my opinion is that everyone deserves love. Okay, here we go. So think of somebody that you want to send love to. Put them in here, head, heart, and your whole being. And then we're just going to send a beam of light from me to you and you to me. Ready? Okay. 1, 2. Yes, send it to the person that you don't like. You got to send it to everybody. 3. That was very good. I felt that. Even though there are some of you out there that did not want to share today because it's Monday, but I'm proud of you for doing it. And that's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's get to it. Now we're going to breathe our way into relaxation so that we can listen to the books. All right, so put your feet on the ground and ground yourself, okay? Bring your hands up top. Bring a nice deep breath in and say, I am, and then blow out your air and say something positive about yourself. No negativity, no junk food after I am. Just like my hair twin. What should Darla do? I am hardworking. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am caring. I am persistent. I am cootie free. Okay? All right. Hey, Al! My friend Al is here too. Yes. Okay. Ready, guys? Hands up. I am powerful. I am grateful. I am love. I am ready. Are you guys ready? Oh, I'm so excited right now. I am so excited because I have the most amazing books. 1, 2, 3. I'll save the lovey-dovey one for last. I'm going to read the most amazing book second. I only say it's the most amazing book because I get to say the word farts because today's a letter F. The first one is Froggy Goes to Bed by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkowitz. Okay, Froggy Goes to Bed. It was late. Froggy was too pooped to pop. He'd been playing hard at Max's all day long. He looks tired. Even his little toy frog looks tired. Froggy! Called his mother. What? It's time for bed. That's what I picture her voice to sound like. No, cried Froggy. I'm not tired. Well, I don't. Well, why don't you take a nice bath? She said. Well, make it a bubble bath. Woohoo! Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find my boat. Flop, flop, flop. He's going to find his boat. He looked in the fridge. Nope. He looked beneath the sink. Not here. He looked in the laundry bin. I found it. And he took a bath. Splash, splash, splash. Now it's time to put your pajamas on, said his mother, and she wrapped him all cozy warm in a towel. Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find them. Flop, flop, flop. So cute. He looked on his floor. Nope. He looked at his toy chest. Not here. He looked behind his desk. I found them. And he put them on. Swoop. Froggy! Called his mother. What? Time to brush, said his mother. Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find my toothbrush. Flop, flop, flop. He looked in the fishbowl. Nope. He looked in the wastebasket. Not here. He looked in the cookie jar. Found it. And he brushed his gums. Brush, brush, brush. That's so interesting. Froggy! Called his mother. What? I bet you want your Huggy, said his mother. Yep, said Froggy. I have to find my Huggy. Flop, flop, flop. Wonder what a Huggy is. Oh, here it is. It's under the stove. Boink. He gave it a hug and climbed into bed. It's so funny. His Huggy looks almost human, and we always have like the frogs. Now it's time to sleep, said his mother, and gave him a good night kiss. Okay, said Froggy, but first I need a snack. Then I'll go to sleep. And he hopped out of bed. Flop, flop, flop. Then he just brushed his teeth. Munch, munch, munch. He ate a bowl of flies. And then he crawled back into bed. Yikes. Now go to sleep, Froggy, said his mother. She was getting a little tired herself. Okay, said Froggy, but I'm thirsty. And you have to close the closet and open my door just a crack and turn the nightlight down just how I like it. And then I'll go to sleep. He was eating French flies. That's funny. Oh, fiddlestick, said his mother, and got him a glass of water. Oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. He spilled it. Uh-oh. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, and she wiped it up. Then got him another glass of water. Glug, glug, glug. Closed the closet door. Slam. Opened the door just a crack. And turned down the light just right. Now go to sleep, she said. Hi, Andreas. Guten Tag. Okay, said Froggy, but first, will you read me a story? Of course, dear. She yawned. Oh, gosh. I cannot read that word without it happening. And she read. And she read. And she read till the book dropped. Thump. And she fell asleep, snoring like a horse. I mean, I really don't know how a horse snores, but... Aw. Good night, Mom, said Froggy. Aw, that's sweet. Then he closed his eyes and went to sleep. Aw. It's so cute. Good night, Froggy, said Mr. Owl, sitting on a branch. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Froggy goes to bed. So cute. All right, who's ready for it? I'm so excited right now. This book was given to me by my friend as a Christmas gift. Farts in the Wild. A Spotter's Guide by H.W. Smelled It. Illustrated by Jared Chapman. I'm not kidding. H.W. Smelled It. Like, that's funny. I guess he dealt it. Fart basics. All fartologists know the basic rule of farting. If it eats, sooner or later, it farts. The process is simple. When animals, that includes us humans, eat, we swallow air along with our food. Air is made up of gases, mostly oxygen. As we digest, the bacteria in our guts break down that food. The gases produce more gas. In fact, digestion can produce so many different gases, you practically need a notebook to keep track of all of them. Nitrogen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, methane, dimethyl sulfide, and more. This stew of gases eventually works its way out of our digestive system and into the great outdoors, which causes an animal's bottom to vibrate and buzz. It is known as farting. Now that you know the fart basics, you're ready to begin your study of animal farts. Typical odor. The first we're finding is, wow, goldfish. Where exactly do those bubbles come from? Typical odor, kind of salty. Range, rarely beyond the rim of the bowl. Doesn't really make it up. Frequency, a couple of times a day, soon after each air gulping session. After effects, corroded plastic deep sea divers, and gnarly fishbowl accessories. Good morning, Jim Tomlinson. Just in time to learn about farts. The description, goldfish farts, or bloops, are among the smallest farts in the animal kingdom. Goldfish often gulp air at the surface of their bowls, then squeeze out a bloop or two later. While farts are created when critters digest food, goldfish bloops are mostly air passed along from surface gulping. Maybe they're not scientifically farts, but it's clear that something comes out of the other end. And if it smells like a fart, why not call it a fart? Ready to hear what it sounds like? Okay, let's get that one again. That's a goldfish one. Number 2, the mouse. Is that a mouse? Maybe those squeaks aren't squeaks at all. Typical odor, like the stinky cheese they love, times 10. Range, can fill a small cabinet. Frequency, every 5 minutes, all night long. Wow. After effects, peeling wallpaper, and general household uproar. Description, mice are common household pests with some unusual farting habits. Those squeaks in the walls and in the deepest, darkest corners of the kitchen cupboards may not be what they seem to be. Maybe those squeaks are mouse farts. Quiet as a mouse? Who came up with that one? Let's all enjoy the sound together of number 2, mouse farts. Let's do that one again. Okay, that's a funny one. Number 3. I do too, Christine. I love the sound effects. Okay. Number 3. Wait. Yeah, look at the mouse's face. That is hilarious. It just made me remember that Taco Bell in the fridge. Taco smell. Okay. Ozzy farts all the time while he's laying in his bed. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is the cutest mouse face. Okay. Here we go. Number 3, the meerkat. Okay, geysers of gas are a sure sign meerkats are home. Look at the meerkat. Typical odor, insect guts and decayed fruit laced with the sting of scorpion meat. Range, eruption distance depends on the fart's initial force. Frequency, what's up, Jeff? Good morning. Like Old Faithful blasting off all day, every day. The after effects of the meerkat's farts. Devastation in a circular pattern around each steaming hole. The description. Big mobs of meerkats live in sprawling networks of tunnels and chambers deep underground. With so many meerkats living together, a single meerkat fart can be amplified and funneled into powerful geysers of funk. The tunnels are like a big twisty city with holes that aren't just ways in and out. These holes help release the fart pressure before it blows. Number 3, the meerkat fart. Okay, let's do it one more time. I don't know. I don't have firsthand meerkat experience. So, number 4. The cat. The cat looks like it walks around very proud of its gas. Masters of stealth, cats are even sneaky farters. Typical odor, mighty meaty, laced with subtle rotten egg undertones. Range, an entire house, like the stray hairs of one little cat. Frequency, once a day, that we know of. After effects, suddenly empty rooms and finger pointing at innocent family members. Suddenly empty rooms and finger pointing at innocent family members. That's the after effects. Okay. Description. Cats never make a big fuss about anything. It's just their style, even when it comes to farting. No sudden moves, no elaborate cover-ups, no guilty looks. In fact, a cat's farts, usually quiet, sometimes silent, are typically accompanied by nothing. A cat's plan of gas attack is to carry on as though nothing has happened. Even the biggest stink bomb won't wipe the "who, me?" look from the farting cat's face. Who, me? Number 4, the farting cat. So far, I think that's my favorite. Oh, yes, Totes McCoats. As soon as I'm done, I'll follow you, Joku 6. Thank you for watching. Okay. Number 5. Okay. Typical odor. Oh, this is the penguin. This is like an amazing book, by the way. I just want to say. Okay. Jet-propelled penguins, the faster, easier way to move through water. Okay, are you ready? It helps move the penguin through water. Typical odor, krill and squid surprise. Range, like unexplored ocean trenches, no one knows how deep they go. Frequency, penguins fart in shifts. No sense everyone farting at once. The after effects, the hole in the ozone layer. Just a theory. Description. Like black and white torpedoes, penguins have been known to set off explosive farts that blast them to the surface. Do these farts keep predators from following too close? Are they the flightless bird's best attempts to get airborne? These are among the mysteries of the farting world, but as they glide gracefully through frigid waters, penguins release some fearsome farts. Get ready for number 5, penguin farts. Who would have ever thought we'd be doing an entire lesson on farts, but I love it. Welcome if you're new and you haven't seen the show before. This is definitely a family fun show. It's live 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and on Periscope and YouTube. March 31st, when Periscope goes away, I would suggest whatever it is that you'd rather be on. I am on YouTube under Donna Vee Comedy, and then I'm also there on Facebook as well. So thank you for asking that. I'm totally psyched that you're enjoying the show. All right, cool. Number 6, one that we all are familiar with and love. Yogi, are you ready? This one goes out to you. The dog. Dogs may be man's best friend, but their farts are public enemy number 1. Dogs. They're using a Chihuahua, so I'm going to guess that they are doing that because of the beans. Because look at that. That's a big cloud of fart. Typical odor, rotten eggs and meat festering with maggots for a month bad. From one room to an entire house and everywhere in between is their range. Frequency, anytime, day or night. Yeah. After effects, room clearing, sometimes whole houses for up to 1 hour. I'm so happy, Jim. He says, I've taken away so much knowledge from you today. I'll never look at the fart in the same way again. Me neither. I had no idea. This book has been sitting around since Christmas waiting for the letter F day to roll back around. And I have to say, I was taking it out as a risk, but it is a children's book, and it is all about learning about the gas that we pass. The description. Champions of the farting world, dogs approach farting with the same joy and innocence they bring to everything they do. Playing is great. Sleeping is great. Eating is great. Farting? Oh, yes. Farting is great too. A dog fart may chase a whole family out of the house, but to a dog, a big wet fart is just another delicious smell. Small or large, any dog will let a rank one rip. The riper, the better. Ready? Number 6. The dog fart. Let's hear that one again. Number 6, the dog fart. Yogi didn't even budge. Ooh, number 7, the monkey. Love monkeys. Up in the trees, it's a burp. It's a belch. It's a funky monkey fart. Frank Simon, thank you. That book was a gas. Typical odor, fruity, nutty, and fragrantly farty. Range, a monkey on the move can weave an endless trail through the jungle. Frequency, continuously when maximum swinging speed is reached. After effects, an increased number of endangered animal species. The monkey. Ready? The description. Some long-limbed, long-tailed monkeys can speed through the treetops by swinging from branch to branch. Some fartologists believe this impressive ability results from monkeys trying to keep ahead of their own farts. After a big meal of fruits and nuts spiced with a few insects, these monkeys take to the trees, all trying to stay one swing in front of the spreading stench. Are you excited? I am excited. I cannot wait to hear number 7, the monkey fart. Picture them swinging in between each one. Ooh, number 8, the giraffe. Not only the tallest animals in the world, giraffes make the tallest toots too. Can you imagine? Even their tall neck is no protection against a rising stench. Typical odor, sweet like acacia leaves, but rotten. Range from the treetops into the realm of birds and beyond. Frequency, once every 2 hours in late afternoon when hot air is rising. After effects, mass exit of the tree-dwelling animals to lower ground. Description. Because a giraffe's body is about 8 feet below its head, there is a fart delay. The time between when it lets one rip and when the smell actually reaches its big nose, well, it can take anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour for a giraffe fart to journey upward. For this reason, a giraffe can be caught off guard when it gets a whiff of its own fart. Whew, something stinks. All right, number 8, are you ready? We're down to our last few farts. Exactly. Christine said it's just like humans. Oh, man. Number 9, the hippopotamus. Its name means river horse, but farting wise, river wrecker is more like it. River wrecker. Gosh. Rotten like the reek of moldy plants is a typical odor. The range can be the length of a major river depending on the current. Frequency, at least 10 times a day, often before displays of territory marking. After effects, brown water, floating fish, and blackened riverbanks. Description, for a hippo, farts are like the blare of trumpets announcing the arrival of someone important. Hippos mark their territory with, well, poop. So, when territories need to be marked, first come the farts, then it's poop spraying time, propelled by furious swats of their paddle-like tails. The stuff really flies. Eating more than 80 pounds of food a day creates a lot of poop and fuels a lot of funky farts. Ooh. Okay, number 9. Hippopotamus farts. Oh, gosh. Try it one more time. Number 9, farts. Ugh, that sounds so strange. Good morning, Sherry. Oh my gosh. Yes, farts in the wild, a spotter's guide. Kate, I don't even know what number 10 is going to be. Part of me wants to say it's going to be a person, but it's not in the wild. I don't pre-read the books. I can't lie to you. I maybe pushed like one of the fart buttons before because Yogi walked across it and I was like, oh, I need to, use the fart buttons. But I didn't look to see what was inside. This is a very informative book. All right, number 10. The elephant. Oh my goodness. Giant and imposing elephants travel the forest trails of Africa just like their farts. Typical odor, powerful like the elephant itself. The range across the African savanna and sometimes entire countries. Frequency, 1 per step, slow and steady as they march along. After effects, toppled trees, stunned lions, stampeding wildebeests. The description, they're the biggest animals on the land and they make big farts to match. Elephants can let loose a thunderous, high-volume sound from both ends, tromping through the forest and grasslands. They trumpet from their trunks and their rears as they go, flattening everyone within hearing and smelling range. The elephant, number 10. Are you ready? Ready? Let's do that again. Oh my gosh, that is great. Oh my gosh. This is so funny. H.W. Smeldit has been a worldwide authority on farts, farting, and badminton for nearly 40 years. He has penned hundreds of fartological books, including several that spent months atop various bestseller lists in the 70s, as well as essays, bumper stickers, jingles, and limericks. He has plans to open a fart-based theme park and restaurant. No. All right. All I know is that was hilarious. We're going to run down the farts one more time, okay? Oh. That was a great book. Farts in the Wild, A Spotter's Guide. I am telling you, that was hilarious. That is funny. That was disgusting as it seemed to come back in the room. Run down the farts. That's right. Somebody open a window. Okay. Now we'll end the story time on a more civilized book because it is almost Valentine's Day. And this had the proper word in the title. Roses are pink. Your feet really stink. I figure we're just going to go for the whole thing. We've talked about farts, and now we're talking about smelly feet. This is the episode you never wanted to miss. All right, the first book. What was the first book? I don't even remember anymore. Oh, yeah, Froggy was going to bed. Mild, sweet, kind. But this, Roses Are Pink, Your Feet Really Stink, by Diane DeGroat. Here we go, guys. Violets are blue, roses are red. To children's librarians, enough said. That's the dedication page. There they were, 15 blank Valentine cards waiting to be filled with nice Valentine poems. They were sitting on the kitchen table in a pile as high as Gilbert's nose. Mrs. Bird had told them to write something nice for each classmate because Valentine's Day was about liking each other. Gilbert liked Patty a lot. She had smiley eyes and a silly laugh that made Gilbert feel silly too. He picked out the biggest card and wrote inside, Roses are red, violets are blue, your eyes are nice, and I like you. Gilbert also liked Frank. Frank let Gilbert use his baseball mitt once when Gilbert forgot to bring his own. On Frank's card, he wrote, your name is Frank. It isn't Hank. You lent me your mitt, so I thank Gilbert. This is fun, Gilbert thought. He continued to write nice Valentine poems until there were 2 cards left, one for Louis and one for Margaret. Gilbert didn't want to write a nice poem for Louis. Louis once tweaked Gilbert's nose until it turned red. He didn't want to write a nice poem for Margaret either. Margaret made fun of Gilbert's glasses. So he didn't write nice poems. Sometimes you don't want to. On Louis's card, he wrote, violets are blue, roses are pink, your feet are big, and they really stink. Gilbert thought the poem was funny, but maybe Louis wouldn't. Maybe he would tweak Gilbert's nose when he read it. Gilbert didn't want Louis to tweak his nose again, so he didn't sign his name. He signed it Margaret. Whoa. On Margaret's card, he wrote, roses are red, you wet your bed. I think you have rocks in your head. Gilbert liked the poem, but he didn't think Margaret would. He didn't want Margaret to say mean things to him again, so he signed the card Louis. That's pretty inventive. On Valentine's Day, Gilbert walked to school with 15 cards and a tin of Valentine cookies that his mother had baked for the party. Mrs. Bird let everyone open their cards. One of Gilbert's cards had X's all over the envelope, so he opened it first, and it said, roses are red, violets are blue. You are my friend, and I like you. It was signed Patty. Gilbert smiled at Patty, and Patty giggled back. Sweet. Gilbert opened the rest of his cards. They were all very friendly. Even Louis had written a poem for him. You may be small, and you're not very tall, but I like the way that you play ball. Louis. Gilbert was happy that Louis liked the way he played ball, and Margaret wrote, sometimes you are very sweet. I hope you brought nice cookies to eat. Love, Margaret. Gilbert smiled to himself. Margaret thought that he was very sweet? He looked over at Margaret. She wasn't happy with one of her Valentines. Oh no. Yikes. She stuck her tongue out at Louis, and Louis wasn't happy with one of his Valentines either. He stuck his tongue out at Margaret. Margaret pushed Louis, and Louis called Margaret a bad name. Whoa. Mrs. Bird said, "Quiet, please. Valentine's Day is about liking each other, not about fighting." She made the class do workbooks for the rest of the morning. Everyone was mad at Louis and Margaret, even Gilbert. Oh boy. Yikes. When it was reading time, Margaret looked through all of her Valentines again and said, "Hey, I have 2 Valentines from Louis. A good one and a bad one." Louis said, "I didn't write a bad one. Someone else wrote my name." He looked through his own pile of cards and said, "Well, I have 2 Valentines from Margaret and none from Gilbert." Then he shouted, "Oh no! Gilbert wrote the bad cards and signed our names." And Mrs. Bird said, "Quiet, please." Oh boy, that's not fun. At lunch, nobody wanted to sit near Gilbert, not even Patty. He had to sit all by himself. When he peeked over his carrot and banana sandwich, he could see Patty and Louis giggling at their table. Gilbert wondered if Louis thought Patty had smiley eyes and a silly laugh too. He saw Margaret eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich like she did every day. Gilbert liked peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and wished that he was eating one too. See, he's all by himself. And the rest of the kids are over there laughing. There they are. At recess, nobody played with Gilbert, and Gilbert was very sorry. He had written 2 mean and nasty Valentines. When they all lined up to go inside, Patty finally asked, "Why did you write bad things about your friends, Gilbert?" "Well, because Louis tweaked my nose," Gilbert said, "and Margaret made fun of my glasses." Louis said, "I'm sorry I tweaked your nose, Gilbert. You could tweak mine if you want." Gilbert gave Louis's nose a little tweak, but it didn't turn red. And Margaret said, "I'm sorry I made fun of your glasses, Gilbert. I'll wear them for the rest of the day." And she put on Gilbert's glasses, but she couldn't see anything, and Gilbert couldn't see anything. So she gave them back. Well, in art class, Gilbert made 2 new Valentines out of red paper and lace. During spelling, Gilbert wrote a new poem for Louis. "Violets are blue, roses are pink. I'm sorry I said that your feet really stink." Then Gilbert thought of something nice about Margaret. He liked the way that she always smelled like peanut butter and jelly, so he wrote a new poem for her. "Roses are red, jelly is sweet. You smell as good as the sandwich you eat." Then in math, Gilbert figured out that he had 364 days before he would have to write any more Valentines. Finally, it was time for the party. Gilbert gave the new cards to Louis and Margaret, and he passed out the cookies that his mother had baked. Aw, that's sweet. And each cookie said, "Happy Valentine's Day." Soon, it's almost Valentine's Day. All right, you guys. That was an extra special lovey-dovey episode. It's almost 11:11, which means it's time to make a wish soon. And I can tell you this much. I wish all of you have the best day ever this Monday, February 8th. It's sunny out. Get outside, take a walk, enjoy the day, the blue skies, if that's where you are, because that's what we should do. help each other elevate the vibration of the global population by loving each other and being kind and caring. All right, so let's hug our way out of here. Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight and know everything is going to be all right. And I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, February 9th. Now we have to breathe our way out. All right? Feet down on the ground. A nice deep cleansing breath, especially after all the farts. I am happy. I am joyful. I am grateful. I am totally content. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Happy Monday. Have a great day. It is great to be back. I only took one day off. It's okay. We all need a day. Sometimes you just need to hug yourself for a little bit longer than 2 seconds. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.